Has Canada now put sanctions on the Russian banks or whatever? Stu the Runes. I know Steve doesn't believe in things, but see, I haven't told him, Steve, about me at all. So I don't know why Steve won't talk to me. But let's do the ruins, okay, everybody? First one pops out of the bag into my hand. I'm gonna let them pop out. Oh my God. If anybody's been here before, it's Steve, right? It's my Steve. It's a cloud. The cloud, which I think everybody's scared about because I told you guys, Snowden said, everything that you write down, it's in the cloud. Everybody's going to be trapped. So at the start of my bullying, it was A, B in Canada. And my hero is going to be, and has always been for 5 years before the pandemic, remember? When we wondered where the boys were. And then all of a sudden, right? Everybody had to be locked in their houses. Because I keep telling you, there are so many kids that are gone. That maybe after everybody they said died, we'll get a true count to how many are alive. Because how many mommies and daddies do you got locked up that are black, right? Benny Keys gets to do all this shit walking around. But Benny Keys and unknown thanks and the little wee letters that took Steve's son away from him, from being near him. Remember, Benny Keys can leave kids like that, right? And we got one man trying to see his kid. But no thanks and Benny Keys played around. They spun shit, right? Because both these guys had parents that cleaned up their shit all the time, right? Right? Mr. and Mrs. Shipley, those two guys had dishonorable fathers cleaning up their shit. Let's see what you can find out about these fucking idiots. Okay, sir. Second one. It's the pot of gold. It's what's supposed to be at the end of a rainbow. But I'll tell you what this means because it's from the facts from the Holland. The horseshoes, the man that tells everybody that police, army, soldiers were put in places to protect shit. That fucking stalked them and tried to kill them. So, go to the facts by the Howell Hunt. You want to hear some shit that army shit people are finally saying? Yippers! I was stationed there. He really reads fucking awesome emails. You think I should tell a story? This fucking guy has people's real accounts of meat and shit. just like me. Third ruin. It's a squirrel. Because squirrels hide shit everywhere. Like me. I hid my abuse by creators on the internet. By taking the creators that were abusing things. By music. And music saved my life, and it will save others. Right, people? And the other side is the money bag. The money bag. So those creators that are making money now, those who are spinning lies, get ready, because I got my lawyers going after you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. And anybody who can donate online, donate to Steve A.V. Watchman. Because that's a powerful man there. That's why they're keeping him silent. Remember, those of us who see the truth have a lot of shit to deal with because Steve, I see things, I feel things, I hear things, and your Auntie Sandra said, smarten up and listen to me. I know you don't believe Kimmy, but Sandra's at my star. Why did I call you? Why did I run around finding a piece of paper that all of a sudden said, I'm over here. Here's my number. Call them now. And ever since I called you at the hospital that you said you were with her, you haven't accepted a call since. So what are you afraid of, Steve? I believe in you. I believe in you, Steve. I think more than you believe in you. Because I'm trying to tell you, stop filming and listen to me, Steve. Accept my phone call. I believe in you, Steve, as people pop in and out. People are popping in and out of my lives. Because people are understanding that I have had people I love kill themselves and not leave anything. And the more people that have had friends and broken people, us broken people, can see the truth. And all I want, Steve, is for you to be able to get your son riding with you out in the desert so you can teach your young wolf how to track. Because you're a wolf tracking death. And I love you from Canada, big guy. Please, watch my lives. Please, don't be scared. Sandra and I got your back. She always had your back. Because you have her sister's back. You take care of her mama or her sister. Right, Steve? Because you are your mom's sight, right, Steve? And I'll end it with this. Those two women were in the water thinking something was a log when it was something that could have eaten them, killed one of them. But it didn't. It saw these two beautiful ladies playing in the water. So, animals love me, Steve. A bear stood up and showed me her belly. Maybe this year I'll get to hug her when I build my sweat lodge. Because I know the word's getting out there that Kimmy Craig in Canada, who was a firekeeper for Proud Woman, is building a lodge and needs clean and sober men to build that lodge, because I cannot touch any part of the building of the lodge. Because me and my asthma, that I'm praying, once I get in that lodge, I will be able to be a good heart, because I know I have a pure heart. From the day I was born in an elevator, people. Every video I'm gonna mood swing. So just imagine the guys in the jail locked up in mood swinging with me every week, twice a week. I drove to them saying, if I can live through what I went through, every one of you can be saved. Every one of those men. I was an Oreo cookie, and I didn't know what it was. And I came home and I asked my son before his football game, as he was running out, as he needed the vehicle as I came back, what's an Oreo cookie? As he started laughing so hard at me. And he said, Mommy, why? And I said, well, he goes, what happened today at your meeting? I said, two big guys that I really, really like because they're great big teddy bears. Hi, Sammy Joe. Just let me finish my thought. I said, these two great big teddy bears. Great. Oh, my word. I bet you there is big. If you guys go see BX Beastie Boy, I'm pretty good. But go see BX Beastie Boy. Let me finish my thought. Because BX Beastie Boy is probably about the size of the two bears that hugged me as I looked up, because we weren't allowed to hug, but I made sure I did anyways. I snuck in my hugs because I know bears need hugs. This guy, I think my nose hit on just above his belly button. Okay? So I'm 5'2", telling my 12 step in a jail where these guys are locked in with me. Those poor men. Those poor men, mood swung. I think it was 6 months. I know you're laughing. Honest to God, I said at times, some guys would actually bang on the door, let me out. I can't take it anymore. Because they were crying, because they couldn't believe what had happened. But you know, everything I said, a lot of these guys, like, I was told I wasn't allowed to come for 1 week, so I wasn't allowed to go to 2 meetings, okay? Because they had to stop the meetings because a lot of the guys needed like in Dr. Death. They needed to open up those boxes that were, when they opened it up, half the time it was somebody else's guilt they put on them. And they're carrying it. I know my one guy who I have his coffee cup with an eagle on it. He said to me, I carried my secrets. I think he said it was 25 years, but he didn't look that old, But as he said, I have to tell you, Kimmy, because he was shorter than me. So there's very few men shorter than me. But he used to sit behind me all the time and before I would talk. And this guy, as he came up and he said, I can see him. That's when you get to meet and volunteer and go to a jail and say, this is me, this is what I lived through, and if you got anything close to this, get it out. If somebody hurt you, that's not your guilt, that's theirs. I went to 3 graves of men that died, like I said before. Somebody hurt you. If you can get to their grave, go there. Scream, yell, do whatever you gotta do to give the shit they put on you back to them. Because I watch all those scary friggin' movies because I'm psychic. I fucking hate watching movies because I know the ending before the ending happens. And this is why I gotta say this, okay, Sammy Joe? I can go and sit down someplace, and if there is a murder there, I can see what happened. It's weird. That's when I watched that, was it Hannibal? Was that the series with the Hannibal, the guy that, I watched that whole fucking series going to my husband that the fucking doctor is the fucking killer at the end, and here's the guy. I hate that. That's why I wanted to be Rambo. Could you see, Sammy? Maybe one day I'll get brave enough to put me online, but I think I'm better just by talking, right? Yeah. Oh, wasn't that good? No, the series off Netflix, Hannibal. Or am I thinking it wrong? All those scary shows, like just imagine me in the butterfly exhibit at Science North when the butterfly landed on my lips and I went cross-eyed going, see, even the butterflies want to shut me up. But Sammy Joe, you're an SS girl. You're one of the savages. You're my third savage. Where's the other 2? Because the other one, this is savage too. You're one of my silly string girls. Did you see what, Mr. Trudeau's talking online right now? Yeah. You can say yes, Kimmy. Because when you say ma'am, you must have been in the army. Yep. Yuppers. You must have Army cadet or your United States. You guys all gotta go into the army at some point, don't you? Yeah. Oh, I hope they do stuff and stop the war. Sammy Joe, I think it'd be more fun. Oh, just good manners. Oh, okay. You're a cutie pie. You can call me Kimmy Monster. That's cool. My daddy called me that. That's why my family got me a star before I died. Because that's how much my family loves me. Because they said, oh, what the hell? We'll name a star after Kimmy Monster and we'll screw up the world by wondering, who the hell's Kimmy Monster? Where's she from? Is she alive or dead? And why would her family call her Kimmy Monster? So let's just pass it on to the world. Hey, you want to meet the lady they named a star after before she died? Because she's kind of funny. She mood swings. That's why they call her Kimmy Monster, because they could never put her on the right enough medication. That didn't turn her into a zombie. And when I was in a zombie, when I was smoking, I got myself on fire. That's why I don't like fire. Because I almost set myself on fire lots of times. And I'm not even drinking. I'm slurring on purpose. So if people say I'm drunk today, no, I just... oh, yeah, oh, no. Oh, no. You should have... Okay, want to hear some funny stuff? Okay, just imagine me. I don't buy incense anymore to Mr. GSP and all those Chinese people. And I have Chinese people in my family that I thought, oh, I'll just do some incensey things again. Let's just say, you know those wraparound towels you can wear and they're like a little roby and you tie it like a towel? I'm sure you know. They're all like little blankety things. They're like really thin and you wrap it around. Well, let's just say Kimmy Monster had one on one time. As I bent forward to light my incense over the candle, can you yell, fire? Good thing my hubby wasn't here, because I was trying to do some kind of thing. I'm trying to remember how old I was, because I'm trying to remember what kind... You know when you try to remember things and you try to remember what furniture you had because you bought something and now your whole house has changed? You know what I used to do to my husband? Oh my fucking God, this ain't funny either. He'd go to work night shift, and because I was a scaredy cat living out in the country with my babies. Okay? Because just remember, okay, out here we have no street lights, so when it goes dark, Sammy Joe, it's fucking dark. Okay? So, oh, okay, I gotta go back and see what I was talking. So, it's really dark here at night, and my hubby's gone to work. No street lights. And I just get scared, okay? So it's like, you feel things, it's like people will come in and say, go back to your room, because every time I did something when my hubby was gone, the poor guy come home one day after night shift, and I changed the living room around. All of a sudden I heard this crash, bang, boom. Guess who flipped over the couch? Because it wasn't there when he left. Or ran into things in the dark, because I did that to my... Oh my God. I just remembered before we even got married. I'm in my mom and dad's old house, and I can see my husband come running into my parents' living room, flipped over the couch, landed on the floor because I was doing something on the floor, and greeted me. Sat on the floor, and he goes, "Oh Jesus, this couch wasn't here before, was it?" And I went, "Oh no, why? Why?" It's like reliving. Oh my God. I'm reliving 40 years of memories by somebody just coming in and saying, "Hi. Yeah, I got good manners." Yeah, Hannibal Lecter. Holy shit. And then people wonder why I got mood swings, because if they only realized at the start of my video, should I put, "I was born in an elevator. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna laugh. I might ask to go for a pee break, but I ain't gonna let you see me hold my pee-pee online as I look down at you and say meanie things, you know? What he does, what Benny Keys does online isn't that explicit content without showing nudity. Cause he's holding his pee-pee, looking down at his pee-pee, peeing outside. Sammy Joe, oh I know, he had somebody come in here and talk to me the other night, and then he says her stupid name up on live and thinks she's gonna come in and talk to me now. Like, how fucking stupid is it? Well, thank you, sweet Justice. I wonder if she's gonna pop in and say, "Hi, Kimmy." Like the fucking idiot. She came in here and started talking to me, blah, 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 blah. Her name's Sweet Justice or something. This chick that Benny Keys had come in and talk to me, and then I see she's emailing. Like, fucking women are stupid, you know, because that fucking idiot, when he does a live, he reads out, because he's got two phones. I wonder if he broke another one. But he's got 2 or 3 phones that he can't figure out who's doing what. So I wonder if he's got maybe 5 or 10 people in his own life that are just him. Because remember, well, I don't know anymore. I'll find out. So I'll find out whether or not she's real, because Benny Keys said her name right on his live. So that's just saying, Sweet Justice, I don't trust you. Remember, I wanted to be a cop. Right? See how good I am, Sammy Joe. Yeah, makes you think. Makes you go, Benny Keys is gay. Look at how he pointed every gorgeous part about Ernie's chin, how he would do things. Benny Keys is gay. He's gay, and he's done it to more males than one. And Benny Keys saying what he said about his little man. That Steve A.V. Watchman wishes he could see his little man. Benny Keys is going to go to jail for a day for every minute that A.V. Watchman has not been able to see his son. Or a day off his life for every minute that A.V. watch. Hey, that's it. For every minute that A.V. Watchman does not get to see his son is a day off Benny Keys life string, and a day off no thanks his life string. And I'm putting it out there. You two better get your act together and get A.V. Watchman's mama that you fucked around with him, because I'm going to leave. And I'm going to say, you better get Steve's son to go and see him, because Benny Keys can toss sons away like they are nothing. Right, people? Right, Sammy Joe? See how easily Benny Keys can toss away the children he makes? And A.V. Watchman, all he wants to do is see his son. So everybody who watches this video, I want you to go to both Benny Keys and No Thanks' page and say, be a Kimmy. What you did to those men, a day off your life string for every second A.V. Watchman does not get to see his kid. So you better get Steve's kid in front of him real soon, because I know, but Benny Keith doesn't block me, you know. He sees me for a little while and then I'm blocked. I go in and I watch him after now. Because go and watch Sammy Joe. If I'm not in there at the start or at the end or whatever, go watch. He looks through chat through for me. And if anybody goes into his chat or channels, again, put a drum in there. You guys all have your, yeah. You guys all have your emojis. Put a drum. The drum means the heartbeat. And that's us. It's the truth seekers. It's Steve A.V. Watchman, and it's me. Because I'm going to have a sweat lodge and pass it around. Everybody. Put a wolf for Steve and a drum for me. Okay? The drum is me because I'm going to do the lodge, and Steve is my wolf, my warrior, and every person out there looking for people that are lost. That's Steve, okay? So Sammy Joe, you pass it on to the other SSs. SSs. You guys are you guys, there's three of you guys. You're my three SS girls, okay? Because you girls have power. Yous are the savage girls. I need you because you have a voice that will be able to pass it on. A wolf for Steve, a drum for me. Okay? And then we'll see. Everybody will be able to go and see and watch the lives that everybody goes into if you go into No Thanks' live. If you go into anybody's live, put a wolf and a drum, okay? And then we'll find out. People will message you and ask you what that means. It's just like word of mouth, a bad review of a restaurant. I love you. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. Shannon, I miss you. Thank you for doing all your toys. Thank you. Email me, okay? Because I remember you love English Mastiff. That's why I loved you from the start, right? You guys go do your lady things. Because you notice, women have to do shit. Guys can sit around for fucking hours and make lives out of nothing, just like Benny Keys tried to kill. He tried to get Ernie Shell killed the other night, and I'll say it again. He kept saying, he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. Right, people? Benny Keys tried to get Ernie Shell shot and killed. And what he did on that live, if the police don't take him down for inciting violence, there's really, really something wrong with the United States government letting that man almost get Ernie Shell killed. Bye-bye from Canada. Snowball Nation, where we do see what's going on there, out there. And pass it around.